Hello Aquarius, welcome to your June 2019 reading. Thank you for joining me. My name is Michelle and this is for Sun, Moon and Rising signs. A special welcome to my podcast listeners on iTunes and Spotify. Let's get started with your oracle cards, Aquarius. Firstly, from Soul Coaching, you have the card of Truth. The affirmation with this one is, I live my truth. Now with this one here, the hardest part, of course, of living your truth is knowing what that truth is. So it's about getting in touch with that inner guide in order to discover this truth. There is a place inside of you that always knows what's true for you and what isn't, Aquarius. So it takes very sincere silence and deep stillness to find that inner voice, but once you do discover it, I feel that you can't unknow it. There's a feeling here of once you find this truth, you can't turn back to how you were before. And I feel that there's an energy of you letting go of anything in your life that isn't authentic. Perhaps releasing relationships or jobs that don't empower you. Situations in which you find yourself being less than honest. Energy like that. Now around you from the Ganesha cards, you have the card of empowerment. And this is beautiful energy because I do feel, and for the benefit of my podcast listeners, this card is yellow and it's associated with the solar plexus chakra, the third chakra. That's your power center and the place where you have your self-esteem, your willpower, determination, and your personality. So it's beautiful energy around this of standing in your power, finding your power, and as a result, following your gut instinct, following that inner truth there. Thoughts, plans, paths, actions, and responses are all affected by this third chakra. So standing in the light of your truth here and making an empowered, being more empowered as a result of that. So let's see where this goes for you here, Aquarius. I do like the energy. I have at the bottom of the deck the card of the Six of Cups. So you may be thinking back to a past situation here for some of you. Let's cut these cards and we'll focus in on this reading. We'll start with the past energy, the present energy, the near future, your advice or your best path to follow, what's happening around you that is affecting you, your hopes and fears, the outcome, and what this reading is about. Okay, let's have a look, Aquarius. Right in the center of this reading, we have the Four of Swords, which speaks to me of finding that place of stillness, of deep stillness, in order to listen to that inner voice. So spending some time away from distractions, even distracting thoughts, so quieting your mind here in order to achieve clarity. This truth, this clarity will come about as a result of you spending this time alone. And as a result of that, I feel that you'll be ready to make an empowered decision. Now, in the past, we have the Empress energy. So here it's related to matters of the heart. And there was an attraction here. The Empress, I feel that there was deep attraction here, deep love. It's about love and who you loved. It seems to be someone here who was an empress to you in the past. Could be an emperor if you're a woman here. And I get that you're thinking about the past. I did get that Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You're thinking about the past, your past, who this person you had in your life in the past, and how you felt about that person. You're trying to achieve clarity over that. Now your current energy is the Eight of Cups. So there is a situation in which you're ready to move on from, I feel. I get a feeling around going towards something from the past, but having to leave something else before you can do that. And that's what you're trying to get this clarity about, this empowered decision. Leaving something now in order to reconcile or go back to someone that you had a deep connection, a deep love for in the past, but I still feel that you still feel that love towards that person. Now, when it comes to the near future here, we have the Ten of Swords. So there's that ending. Deciding to put an end to a situation in which you don't feel like you're living authentically. You don't feel like you're with the right person or that you're in the right job. And as a result, you're deciding to end this painful situation because it's causing you a lot of stress. And you've spent a lot of time thinking about this person or this situation in the past where there was love. Knowing your heart. It's knowing what's inside your heart, and I feel that you have a lot of love for this situation of the past. Now, in your advice or your best path to follow, you have Temperance. So when it comes to making an empowered choice, a decision, I feel that you'll know that it's the right choice, Aquarius, if you find peace after you've made a choice, after you've gained this clarity, after you've seen the truth. Living that truth will provide you with peace and stability in your life. If you avoid that truth, ignore it, I feel that you're going to stay in a place in which you are not happy, where you don't feel at peace. Now, around you, we have the Seven of Wands as your external influence. So there's some pushback here. I don't think there may be a few people around you, at least one or two here, that won't be happy with the choice that you make. That's what I'm getting. I feel that they will not be happy with you walking away from this person or this situation. This could be family members, friends. But nevertheless, I feel like you are not the type of person that perhaps you have in the past. I get in the past you may have decided on an action because there was a little bit of weak boundary or something like that, where you were more susceptible to how things looked or what other people thought was the best choice for you. But I get that changing now, I do. And I feel that you're going to be standing up for yourself against those people that are opposing you with the choice that you want to make here, Aquarius. Now, the hopes and fears, you have the Four of Cups. So, I feel it is about this solitude, spending this time away from these people so that you can have some time to heal and be ready to take an action in your life that you want to take. I feel it's like a buffer zone in between something that you're trying to get out of and the new thing, or going back to the old thing, which will be new again, if you understand what I mean. The reconciliation. So you need this buffer zone. You need this time in between for healing, to be sure about that you're taking an empowered action, that you're in a place where you are coming from empowerment and not from weakness. That's going to be key as well here, Aquarius, when it comes to making this choice. Because you don't want to be ending something and then going towards something immediately after because you're feeling weakened by the experience here and still feeling the pain, the after effects of this painful breakup. So you want to be in a healthier state of mind and being very sure about what you want to do next. But I get this energy here The Tower, yeah. The Tower and the outcome. So yes, it is about an ending, a breakup. Now it's a breakup here with someone that you don't feel you can be yourself with. You can't be authentically you. So I get the energy around this of people are not going to be happy about it, but you're going to do it after you discover this truth. And you're going to find peace. It's the way ahead that brings you this sense of calmness, serenity, harmony. After spending some time alone, and I feel this when it comes to someone here offering you something, it may be that people around you, especially the person who is being broken up with here, is trying to give you offers, and you're saying, no, I don't want to do that. And you're also, when it comes to other people around you that may be offering you advice, telling you the right way forward, you're also rejecting those as well. You're really just coming from that place within when it comes to this whole decision. It's not based on what others expect of you, what they want of you. It's you living according to your own personal power here, Aquarius, and it's a beautiful thing. So let's get some clarifiers. I want to start with the Empress there in the past. What is this Empress energy in the past here? The Five of Coins. Yeah, I feel that this past person, there was a feeling of loss around that person. I get regrets about leaving someone behind from your past, someone that you felt love for. You truly loved this person, Aquarius. They either left you or you left them, and it weighs heavily on your mind. Now the Eight of Cups in your current energy, the Eight of Cups, the Two of Cups, yeah. You're in a relationship currently, Aquarius, but you do want to get out of it. You feel it's time that you moved on. Let's take a look and see. It doesn't feel authentic to you. It doesn't feel like the right fit. You don't feel like you truly have a partnership with that person. Now the Ten of Swords in the near future. What is this Ten of Swords in the near future? Okay, we have the High Priestess. So it's that deep inner knowing that I was talking about. Discovering the information that you need within here in order to make a difficult choice to end this with this current partner. So here you're acting with a lot of power, courage, being very brave here and standing up to other people around you and saying, look, no, this is not what I want. I know that you want this for me, but I don't want this. I don't want it. And this is not who I am. This is not who I want to be with, or this is not the job I want to be in. And you going your own way here as a result of finding out this information that for a while there was either something that you were ignoring, or it could have just been that it wasn't revealed to you until after you had to go through some kind of karmic experience or learning experience here, Aquarius. Now, Temperance, as your advice, I feel is important. For you, it's about finding your peace again. You don't feel at peace where you currently are. You don't feel that sense of harmony. And with the Knight of Coins there, it's about you taking an action here that is going to give you that stability and willing to put the work in. So for you, you're not afraid of some hard work here. You will be able to achieve this. And it seems like you're well on your way here once you discover this truth of where your heart really lies. You're going to make every effort here to get this peace into your life. Now the Seven of Wands in your environment. What is this Seven of Wands in your environment? And the Knight of Cups. Yeah, I do feel that is someone coming towards you here, offering you something, but you are not having it. I want to get one more card. What is the Seven of Wands here? And the Moon. Yeah. For you, there's a lot of... I'm picking up a bit of darker energy around this. And I feel the energy around this of you here, Aquarius, of being someone who knows, once you know this truth, no one's going to have an effect on you. No one's going to be able to influence you. Because they're kind of trying to confuse you, to cloud your judgment. But you know better than this. That's what I'm picking up from Spirit. You know better, and you're standing in your own truth here and rejecting this, fighting this off, saying no. I feel that this person, this Knight of Cups here, whoever this is, probably the person that you're currently with, because I feel that this is connected. The person that you're walking away from here is confusing you, but you're standing up to them. Now the Four of Cups as your hopes and fears. You hope to be able to continue to stand up to that person and not let them back in, is what I'm getting from Spirit. Because I think people around you are trying to influence you in some way. The Six of Cups. Let's get one more. What is this Six of Cups and the Four of Cups? And the Lovers. Yeah, you're making a decision here to go back to someone from the past, someone that you regret leaving behind. Someone that you're currently at a distance from, but there are a lot of pleasant memories around this person, but you're just spending some time here in between the person that you're leaving and the person that you want to go towards. And I think that that's a good idea, Aquarius, because for you, I think you're not quite up to the challenge of starting or reconciling with someone at the present time, especially after this ending. Because I think you're going to be dealing with some people here that can be a little bit, I get a little bit difficult, but it's nothing that you can't handle, Aquarius. Because as long as you stand in your own personal truth here, you're acting with integrity, you are someone who is acting from that place of personal power, I don't think that this is going to have any effect on you, this person or people who are trying to confuse the issue. So let's have a look. What is the Tower as the outcome for Aquarius? And the Magician. Beautiful energy there. So for you, I feel it's you that is going to be the one here who makes this change in your life. You're going to stand in your own personal power here and be very, I pick this up as confidence. I also pick it up as being able to manifest what you desire. So you're not going to be held back anymore. You are, I get very strong self-esteem. I get maturity. I get a lot of taking control of your life here, Aquarius, and knowing what's right for you and nothing stopping you. And certainly this person around you is also not going to stop you as well. Let's take a look. I want to get one more card on the Tower and the Magician for Aquarius. And the Two of Wands. Yeah, very, very strong, very, very powerful kind of emotional energy there. I get emotional fulfillment. I also feel here there is connections. I feel it's also about connecting. And the culmination of a relationship here where you weren't able to connect. That's the message from Spirit here. I feel that you're moving on, you're moving forward, and you're not looking back at this situation you're leaving behind here. You're moving on, and you want a true connection. You want to feel good about the person that you're with, and you want to be able to feel like you can be yourself, completely yourself. You want this peace. You want this harmonious environment around you, and you certainly know that it's the right thing to do to leave the situation where you don't feel right, you don't feel at peace. Now, I want to get one more card here on this energy here in your environment, because I feel that there is something here. Let's see, what is this Knight of Cups? And the Three of Swords. Okay, yes. Yeah, it is. I was wondering if this could be a new person, but no, I don't feel it is. I feel it is the person here who's heartbroken, where there's this ending. And they want to reconcile with you, or they come back here to try and it's confusing you. It's confusing you because this person now seems to want to try, but whereas in the past I don't, or in the current circumstance, they don't seem to want to try or be trying, but then they're coming back here. Let's try. Let's work this out. And you're saying no, because you're now coming from this place of empowerment where you know that this is not the right relationship for you, and that's letting you move on from this to find a true connection, someone who you feel really connected to. And I feel it is someone from the past. So let's get a card. I want to get one here from the Gateway Oracle. Okay, we have dwelling in truth, standing in the light of your truth. Same energy, really, same message. And let's get another one here for Aquarius. What's the message here for Aquarius? What is the message in Aquarius? And awakening ancient wisdom, that deep inner knowing. Wow, very, very strong message there. Dwelling in truth, I feel it's pretty much the same as I said at the beginning, but I'll reiterate here that it's about being honest with yourself and listening to that inner guidance, awakening that wisdom within here that knows the truth, that knows where you need to be. And then you have to, once you listen to that inner guidance, you have to follow it by speaking your truth. Others around you may not like it, but to thine own self be true. The universe wants you to know here, Aquarius, that once you take this time out, things will become clearer. You'll discover that genuine place of knowing within. You'll discover that truth. And I feel here that the area of your life in which you're not being authentic, or where you feel like you're not living with integrity, you're going to make the change here and move away from that. Being in accordance with your deepest truth, that's where you want to go in the future, and that's going to give you this peace. Beautiful energy, Aquarius. I'm going to leave it there and wish you all the very best. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe on YouTube. And if you're listening on iTunes or Spotify, thank you very much for listening. And don't forget to check out the other podcasts that I have on those venues. Wishing you all the best with this, Aquarius. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me at any time, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. Bye for now, Aquarius.